Hi, I'm Ena.
I'm Gammadian, and together we are Open Wing. We are teachers of movement and breath work to empower you. And at the moment we are teaching an online course called the Seers Code.
We'd like to share a few things about it here today in one of our favorite gardens in London.
The course is going to take 7 weeks. It'll be a class, an hour and a half every week. But for my personal practice, everything you learn can be condensed into 15 or 20 minutes to empower you in the morning, to give you a sense of well-being and purpose. Along with this, there'll be a self-investigation to prioritize the tasks in your life that really suit you. What have you noticed recently while we've been practicing the code?
Recently, we've been preparing with Gammadian to teach the code, and we've been training a lot, doing it every day. And I noticed that suddenly my well-being was enhanced a lot more. I've been very clear, very optimistic, quite productive with my days, and feel highly motivated in my life, in every area of my life. What about you, Gammadian?
As we said, the code deals with the heart center, the place of unconditional love. It deals with the decision center around the throat. If we can make decisions in our life, then we can have some input in our lives rather than living by default. And the other energy center, very interestingly, is the brain. And this was the end of Carlos Castaneda's life when he taught this. And previously, he had always taught the apprentices and the students to gather the energy to the other energy centers in the body, around the sexual center, the belly, the kidneys. And so the code deals with the upper centers of the body. It's a transformation, energizing these centers.
Yes, I find it fascinating how the code deals with the upper centers. And in our work with Gammadian, we work a lot with allowing energy to move throughout the whole body, and particularly to nourish these higher centers so we can dream our life from a better place. And I also wanted to add, Gammadian, that one of the other benefits I've noticed recently was, I don't know whether it's the full moon, but I'm sure that the code has its input in it, has been my enhanced dreaming at night. I've had quite powerful, vivid dreams, going lucid quite a lot every other day. So yeah, that was an interesting observation.
And the code, the Seers Code, is very energizing. And because it was the end of Castaneda's life, then for us the code is about recapitulation. Castaneda was sitting on the California coast, gazing at the sun, talking to the sun, and recapitulating his life. Also, it's about death, and of course death is a transition. So for us, it's a transition into a new part of our life. Also, Miles Reed and Zaya were the two people that Carlos Castaneda taught the code to. And this was very unusual. Mostly he taught the female apprentices or the male apprentices. So this is a coming together, both of the left and right body, the masculine and the feminine, for empowerment. And it's very similar to the Kundalini rising, where the sexual energy, the Shakti, comes up the spine rises to the brain, to Shiva, and wakes him up to his purpose, actualizing his life in the world.
It's amazing how the code balances the male and the female in us, and I love that about it. It has been the start of one of the most powerful transformations in my life ever since I started doing it in 2012. So I hope it has the same effect for you.
Definitely, if you apply yourself to the course, you will transform your life in ways that appeal to you. I welcome you to the course. There's a good number of people gathered, quite powerful people, and we will have a transformational journey together into the heart, into the power of decision making, and into clarity of our thought processes. Thank you for your attention. I'll just say goodbye for now, and
yes, we'd love to see you on the Code online course and share this transformational journey with you. Thank you. Goodbye.